If you are viewing these readings from YouTube, hello, welcome back to Free Will Tarot. These are definitely going to be readings for Leo and Virgo. Collective readings for Leo and Virgo. Thank you all for all the love and support. Do keep in mind you can always fast forward with, yes, the little doohickey down at the bottom. We will be experimenting with a combination of tarot and oracle in these readings. I really shouldn't say experimenting because I've done this process, this style of readings before. No matter the case, Leo and Virgo Collective. Hope y'all are doing a-okay tonight. Do I have any Leos there? Oh yes, Leo Collective. Leo and Virgo. Thank you to the Virgo Collective for being patient. Your reading will be starting in about 20 minutes. 20-30 minutes, give or take. Leo Collective reading will start in less than 7 minutes. So Leo here, nice. You are definitely at the right place, right time. As I mentioned, we are going to be collective reading in less than 7 minutes. Thank you all for all the support. I just want to let you all get in the live stream. Let all the Leos pop on live stream. I do feel like the 10 minutes of the start of the live stream is to let everyone hop on in. Oh yes, Leo Collective, we're doing two tonight, Leo and Virgo. Sun, Moon, and or Rising, maybe even Venus. Tomorrow we will be doing Libra and Scorpio, and then Friday will be Sirius and Capricorn. Saturday will be Aquarius and Pisces. Leo Collective. In about less than 6 minutes, I will be starting the Leo reading. Oh yes. Do keep in mind, I have been all week, well, last 2 nights anyways, uploading live recording here on TikTok to my YouTube channel. That is Free Will Tarot 2.0. All lowercase Free Will Tarot 2.0. If you all just so happen to miss a live stream, as you are subscribed to my YouTube, you will not miss the info that is given in these readings. Also, I mentioned earlier that I'm doing a combination of tarot cards and oracle cards in these readings this week. I'll probably continue to do so afterwards, after this week. But yes, we're going to be using the Sacred Forest Oracle to clear the tarot cards. And in case any of y'all are using the gold foil tarot deck, the gold foil tarot, We still have less than 4 minutes till the Leo collective reading. I don't know how much more I can say. I will say this: which zodiac sign? It is Leo and Virgo. Tonight is Leo and Virgo. We are definitely doing the Leo collective reading first, less than 4 minutes, and 20 minutes, give or take. After we start the Leo reading, we'll be doing the Virgo collective reading. And by the way, I have your profile pic, animated Batman and Joker. They are my favorite Joker. And then I'll be Mark first, and then Heath, and then Jared Leto. I don't know. But Jared Leto brought the version of the Joker. I know I may get a lot of hate for that, but I'm a big fan of the Jack and Joker. And the other one, the Adam West. I wasn't a fan of him either. Less than 10 minutes for the Leo collective reading. Where are Leos at? Leo collective. As I mentioned, we are going to use a combination of tarot and oracle cards to clarify the tarot cards. That will give us a whole lot more information than usual. And obviously, not so obvious. We'll be pulling one card at the end of the reading to get a deeper understanding. As per usual. Welcome, y'all. All new here, definitely hit that follow button, so appreciate you. Or maybe wait until after the readings if you feel like you need to be a better judge of the energy or the process that I do here. I'll have free will. Practice it. Like I said, we have less than a collective reading. What do we have for the Leo collective? Does the Leo collective forward for the next week ahead? What do my fellow Leo out there need to know moving forward for the next week ahead? Wednesday. What can we tell the collective in this reading about what they could expect for the next week ahead? Thank you all for being patient with me. I know for 10 minutes, the live stream isn't the most fun to wait for the things to start, but less, appreciate it. Alrighty. What do we have for the Leo collective? Does the Leo collective know moving forward? For that 40-minute mark. And we need 3 more pulls so we can start this Leo, y'all. A 1, a 2, a 3. Alrighty, if y'all are new here, I'm about to do shuffle. When I do the shuffle, that is the signal to go ahead and send me scissors or anything sharpened of the emoji variety. Yes. Send me your sharpened emojis so I may cut the deck. I can cut this deck without good, but it's more fun when y'all send me scissors or sharpen any of the emoji variety to them with. Y'all my drift. Here it is. And there it was. TWAS was the shuffle. Send me scissors so I may cut the deck. Alright. And any scissor emojis, that's fine. We're getting into the Leo collective reading. I'm getting the tarot pull, and I'll pull some oracle cards as well to get a deeper clarification of the tarot. Leo, rising maybe Venus, or the scissors. Here is your situation, collective. Here is the challenge. Here is your person of interest. Here is similarities or ground between you both. Here is the possible outcome and or advice. And as promised, we're getting some more cards to clarify the tarot. What does the Leo collective need moving forward? Then we clarify these first cards. Shuffle. 1, a 2, a 3. Our top 5 cards. Situation. That's lovely. The challenge. Person of interest. The similarities wrapping both. And the possible outcome and advice. Alrighty. Keep in mind we will pull one more word at the end of the reading to get a better understanding as to why we pull these first 5 cards in a specific way. The order. Via the spread. That being said, Sun into rising, maybe starting out your reading with the situation, reference to transmutation. When I use the Temperance card and mostly the situation, when I view this card in the situation or in energy, an adventure, maybe even in the column or the similarities and graphing you both, as long as it's not the challenge, I view this card as transmuting the negative and trying to create something positive out of it. I feel it's very befitting then to get the transmutation card, the Phoenix transmutation card. That's freaking perfect. Is it not? Alright, we have transmutation. What that is, as I mentioned, is, let's say, being stressed out by someone outside your own personal bubble, someone in your space, in your work environment, a relationship, romantically, be platonic, maybe a family member stressing you out. It's almost as if the local collective be taking this negativity, this stress, and putting it into a hobby, possibly, creating art, creating music, using the negativity and stress as motivation to work out, to get healthy. Temperance card, it very well could be that you're transmuting these negative energies. It very well could be that you are being patient with yourself, being patient with the situation. It could be you're being patient with this and your environment. I mean, I feel like Leos have a considerable amount of patience to give. However, we do have the Empress to stillness in the challenge. I'm not sure if something is, what's the word I'm looking for, or the word necessarily. The Empress card, yes, speaks to divine feminine energy. I find it challenging to divine feminine energy is receptive, yes, knows what it deserves. It's not going to settle for less what they deserve. Do keep in mind, if you are a male Leo, if you are a female Leo, man, woman, tarot is not gender specific. I myself, from Free Will Tarot, could be in feminine Empress energy, depending on who is in my environment, depending on I am receptive to receive, open to receive from others, open to receive help, to receive compliments. Just as if with a stillness to the Empress, you might find it challenging to remain still, to sit still. It could be that you have hobbies or activities that you're used to practicing, or your routines and habits won't allow you to sit still. Maybe your mind won't let you sit still. No matter the case, it could be very difficult in the next week for you to just sit still, let things happen as they are supposed to, and be receptive to what the universe is sending you, what blessings, what people, and regards to things, people as blessings, let's say, or blessings in the form of people. Have the Ace of Cups to flexibility in this person's energy. Six of Cups, ability. It could be that this person views you as a life soulmate, Leo. It could be that they are, at the very least, emotionally familiar with and comfortable with you. They keep their guard down. If this is a reconciliation, a reconnecting, as if maybe this is an ex of yours, a past friend that wants to catch up, a family member you haven't spoken to in a while. Yes, I definitely will give a quick recap. Let me get through this person's real quick. Flexibility, Six of Cups, it definitely could be that this person outside your own personal bubble is viewing you as a soulmate. Maybe they want to reconnect with you. If it is romantic, then yes, they want to reconnect if they haven't already. With the flexibility card, I feel like there's a little bit of, well, for obvious reasons, flexibility on this person's part. With the flexibility card, they're not as rigid as maybe they once were before. If this is someone new, I feel like you yourself, Leo, are going to appreciate this person's flexibility. Not in the sense where they do gymnastics or are like they stretch a lot or anything, not physical flexibility. More so, maybe they have a flexible schedule. Maybe they are allowing themselves to be flexible as far as how much they give to the Leo. A quick recap for the Leo collective. Temperance to transmutation. I love this combination. I always use the example of the Temperance card that maybe a person, yes, is transmuting negative energies into something beautiful, into something positive. That is the Temperance card. For me, being patient with yourself, patient with the other person, patient with the situation, allowing things to happen as naturally should. Maybe you're in some sort of state of flow. Again, though, with the Temperance card, I always forget about this interpretation, the one where you're trying to balance out your emotions and your thoughts to where you're not viewing this situation, this person, and bias mindset. Meaning, if this person in the past has hurt you, let me get out of my feelings. Let me try to judge the situation from an outside perspective. Let me not give a biased judgment on the situation, either emotionally or mentally. Trying to balance out the mental and the emotional energies, let's say. the temperance, not temperance, the stillness is the Empress card, and the challenge, for whatever reason, it may feel like you would be settling less in the next week. Does it feel like you could be getting antsy or anxious in the next week? Does it feel like you want things to move forward? In case of maybe you feel like next week you'll want to like rush things or force things to happen necessarily. It's like with that stillness, maybe there is a challenge or a difficulty in being still, sitting still. As if you want to take action, you want to do things, not so receptive to the other person giving. Maybe the Leo collective is more giving next week. I feel like the person in your environment, Leo, does view you as a soulmate, a past life soulmate connection, possibly. They're being flexible about how much they receive, about how much they give, about maybe. I, especially tied in with the Six of Cups, I want to view this person as thinking about the past, being nostalgic, but also like trying to be flexible about how they view the past, as if maybe they were so flexible with you in the past. Maybe they were rigid, maybe they were so fixed and about, nope, this is how it is. The Leo is either black or white. The Leo is either a good guy or they're a bad guy. They're either a really charming, charismatic person that is meant to be in my life, or they are a manipulator and they're nasty, only here to hurt me. Right? I feel like nowadays they're trying to see something from a gray area. In the sense where it's not necessarily black or white. It's not necessarily that the Leo is good or bad. I mean, those are human-made concepts anyways. So to view the Leo as either good or bad, it's kind of unfair, especially when the Leo is over here trying not to be biased. I think this is a good thing, that this person is being nostalgic and trying to be able about how they view the Leo. However, we do have manifesting dreams and the devil in the similarities or common ground between you both. Do you and this person have a toxic attachment style to each other? Are there addictions that you have not let go of, that this person is possibly enabling you to keep these addictions around, to keep practicing these addictions? Is this person saying, yeah, it's okay that you know, it's okay that you aren't as healthy as you could be. I'm not as healthy as I could be. Why not smoke or drink or practice that nasty habit that you have? Maybe it's physical intimacy that keeps the person attached to it. Maybe it's the superficial, whatever title this has at work, whatever title you have at work. It could be about money for you both. It could be about how you both in public. No matter the case, we think of the word toxic. That word gets thrown around in the spiritual community all the time. But there's not too many people, in my opinion, that wants to throw out a definition. So here we go. When we think of toxic, it is the person that can't treat you right, but they don't want to let you go either. Let's reverse that and repeat. They don't want to let you go, but they don't want to treat you right either. So maybe there's a little bit of a control mechanism that you both have on each other. Maybe there's fear mongering, be guilt trip, gaslighting. In regards to manifesting, though, for all I know, I mean, at the very least, the devil card could talk about being playful. At the very least, I've always been curious as to like how that works, but I mean, at the very least, it's being playful. With manifesting, though, it gives me a sense that in the next week, you both are attached to the idea that yes, we're manifesting dreams, even though we have a toxic dynamic between each other. Even though we're enabling each other to have habits. I'm gonna say this is Yes Leo Collective reading. The Strength Oracle card and King of could be the possible outcome. Good evening to you, one quiet lady. It could be the possible outcome with the cups to the Strength Oracle, not to be confused with the Strength Tarot card. That you end up keeping your emotions to yourself, because you have a feeling that it's about to get ugly next week. And I'm going to see the Strength card as like, this is your strength. The Leos are aware of their strengths. The Leos are aware of their weaknesses. I'm sure the person is aware of your weaknesses or are trying to play on your weaknesses, push buttons, compliment you in such a way that is possibly considered love bombing, or I don't know what y'all are doing to keep each other in the or in each other's energy or space. But I feel like you that I gotta keep my feelings to myself as far as like if I have any positive emotions, I gotta keep that to myself. I gotta. There's so you're being stoic. I feel like this person wants some sort of like reaction out of you. This person wants to reconnect, yes, but it's like, no, I'm gonna hold back. I know if I invest anything into this situation, it's going to get bad. It's going to get ugly. I'm sure this person is going to see a lot of anxiety, which is probably why you're trying to temper your emotions, thoughts, trying to create something beautiful out of the anxiety this person is giving you. This is a past person where, yes, they're trying to remain flexible as to how they see the situation, but are they even taking accountability for how they created this in the first place? Why reconnect with someone if you're not going to take accountability for how you create the mess? It makes sense why the Leo would feel like they would be settling for less than what they deserve, because the only apology that is ever acceptable is behavior. If the person isn't going through with behavior or taking accountability, they played a part in creating a mess, then, I mean, remain stoic. Even if you have positive emotions for them, there's something about the situation that is not good for either of you. With that being said, we must pull a card from the Gothic Oracle deck. We need one card from this to end out the reading, but also get a deeper understanding as we pulled these 5 through 10 cards. Alrighty. We need couples. 1, 2, 3. Top card is the card we need to see Leo read to be to end. Ooh, what is that? Light the darkness. Light the darkness. See if I can get a good or not. There we go. Light the dark. I at first my first intuitive guess would be that maybe you're about to try to be a beacon of light, either for yourself or this person. Try to take any of this toxicity and transmute that negative energy and create art, music, motivation for your exercise routine. I mean, I really hope this person is as flexible as the flexibility suggests. So they would take accountability for the past and also own up to they are enabling toxic behaviors, patterns between you both. You. The darkness. Oh, you light the darkness. There it is. Clarity. Ooh, this is one. All right, y'all. Yes, clarity. That being said, I do feel like this person is going to try to apologize. Play nice, maybe try to tell you half truths. Let me say that again. They're going to try to tell you half truth about what happened past. They don't really know how much you know about what they did behind your back, Leo. I want to give you half truths to test out what you know. With things said, with them giving you half the truth, you'll see right through their half truths, and it will give you clarity where it's needed. Like the darkness, clarity. Holding out her hand, a shadowy figure suspends a necklace before our eyes. The light of the pinnacle brightens the dark room, every crack within the delicate silvery wood. What we could not see before is now illuminated. The card cuts through the darkness, helps you to see clearly. During times of worry or fear, it can highlight a positive that is headed your way. A snippet of new information will allow for a better understanding of the situation that has been confusing you. If you have drawn this card, it will be time to still your mind with that challenge, no matter how challenging it is. Oh my goodness. No matter how challenging it is to be, oh my goodness, it can highlight a positive that is headed your way or a snippet of information that will allow for a understanding of a situation. Okay, that part. It might be time to still your mind and keep alert. Clarity or understanding can be within your grasp if you really open your eyes and ears. The words of a friend, of a song, or a singly and a message from an expected source provide the answer that you have been looking for. Clarity shines light into the darker existence filled with uncertainty. When this card arrives, know that the situation you asked about will soon be more comprehensible. This Leo is destructive and dangerous. Well, I mean, yes, I feel like these readings aren't for the lower vibrational Leos. I feel like the Leos that come to my readings, I would like to are self-aware enough to reflect on how they were a part of the problem and fix that issue, fix the mistake, move forward, not repeat the same mistake. Most of the time, I'd like to think that vibrational, any on, even get into tarot readings. You know what I'm saying? Think about it that anyone that is destructive, anyone with destructive behavior, or perspectives, or mindsets, or communication, I highly doubt that they get into tarot. I highly doubt that they use their destruction for good. If anything, lower vibrational human beings probably own up to the the saying hurt people, which I feel like is a cop out. What I feel like is a bad excuse to keep the pain, hurt going. Like, why be that pet who hurt someone else that hurt you when you can create everything beautiful out of that? Being said, do remain stoic, Leo Collective. This person is about to tell on themselves. This person is about to tell on themselves, or someone in their environment are about to get you in on the scoop about what's going on with them. Like, oh, Leo, if only you knew this person is planning to do this, this, and that. Not the case. Stay and remain stoic. Strong. Transmuting that negative and stressful energy into something positive and beautiful. With that being said, y'all, I'm about to shuffle cards back into their decks. We are going to start the Virgo reading. Do keep in mind, Leo Collective, I do and have been uploading videos all week, the last night, to my YouTube channel. If you, for whatever reason, can't make the next live stream, don't worry. As long as you are subscribed to my YouTube channel, you won't miss out on it because I've been uploading them all week, and I plan on continuing to do so. With that being said, Free Will Tarot 2.0. Tarot 2.0. The link is actually in my bio if you are interested, or just type it out in the search over at YouTube. It is lowercase Free Will 2.0. That being said, thank you all for all the love and support. Leo Collective, right back at you. I mean, I'm a Leo sun myself, so yeah, definitely a little bit of pride for all my other Leos. But yes, shuffle these cards back, and we are going to see the Virgo Collective. Where is Virgang? Virgo Collective, Virgang, what up? How are y'all doing? If y'all new, definitely hit the follow button. I so appreciate you. If you are a returning follower, thank you all for the love and support. I greatly so appreciate it. All right, we got the tarot shuffle back into the tarot deck. I got 5 cards to shuffle into the oracle deck and get right into your reading. Actually, I'm going to start That messes up the whole process. Alrighty. Virgo Collective. Several cards are shuffled to the deck. We have for the Virgo Collective. What is the Virgo Collective moving forward for the next week? Does the Virgo Collective need to be moving forward for the week ahead? We need 3 more shuffles. A 1, a 2, a 3. Alright, if you here, I'm about the bridge shuffle. To do the bridge shuffle, signal to send me stickers or anything strongly emoji variety, so I'm this deck. Oh yes, here it is. And TWAS was the bridge shuffle. Go ahead and send scissors or anything emoji variety, so I make a deck. It's all in good fun. Yeah, too. We definitely have the power of discernment. It's something of the energetic what was that called? Exchange. It's not energetic. It's not like official or anything of that nature. It's literally just sending me so I can cut the deck. Literally all it is. I just want y'all to have as fun as I intend to in my own readings, in my own lives. With that being said, we have cut the deck. Virgo, Sun, and Venus is your situation. Here is the challenge. Here is the person of truth. Here is the common ground. Here are the common ground and similarities of both. And that is a possible outcome and or advice. As promised, we are getting 5 oracle cards for the tarot. What does the Virgo Collective need to know moving forward? 3 more shuffles. 1, a 2, a 3, 5. Situation. Challenge. Person of interest. Similarities are common ground between both, and possible outcome and or advice. That's a strange outcome, but okie dokie. You have in your situation, Virgo Collective, 6 swords, stability. Oh my gosh. Are y'all about to move or relocate? Is that a good assumption? Is that a good guess? Stability, 6 of swords. Let me explain here. 6 of swords talks about moving on into calmer waters. Most of the time, away from the stress, the misunderstandings, miscommunications, the mistakes that this person would do. Let's mentally move on from all away from it. Getting into this boat, if the green screen wants to work in my favor, I don't even know how to I don't even know how to get the green screen to stop, but no matter the case, well, effects. How about we turn that off? There we go. That's better. Yes, much better. Just a little. I'll turn it back on here after a little bit. That's the 6 of swords. Get into that boat and move on into more waters. With stability, all are about to move on to a different location and to a more stable environment. For the collective, Sun, Moon, and or Rise of Venus, maybe some, not all of you, I'm sure, are about to move into a better location. However, very well could be with this Six of Swords is mental energy. You're about to move into a mental space as far as mental stability, your mental health. Very well could be in the next week. Weekly readings here for Virgo. We do have Two of Swords and the Truth. Two of Swords and the Truth. Favorite truth. Two of Swords is a card where it's like maybe you're in denial about something. Maybe you're just pretending that you're not seeing some sort of. I do like. It said my Virgo is renovating. Ooh, that's awesome. That could have to do with the situation there. Better mental stability as far as what you see in your environment. Possibly moving things around. That very well could be. Simple. Two of Swords, though, in the challenge, I feel like no longer in denial about something. You're seeing the truth for what it is. Or maybe you find it challenging to see the truth about something. I find it really curious, that truth card and the Swords, because normally, by Two of Swords, I say information, truth, a perspective, right? And then we have the Truth card. So maybe to some degree you were lying to you for the longest time. If we're only looking at the Truth card and the challenge, you found it challenging to see the truth, you no longer find it challenging in the next week. I feel like I'll see a truth for the first time. So it was right there in front of my face. Virgo Collective. Have someone in your environment with a card who wants to take a leap of faith towards you. They're ready for the beginning, to start a new chapter, and have the leadership card attached to it, the spirit. Full card, leadership. It could be that this person is getting hired into a position at work, a new career, where they are a manager, a supervisor, something to that nature. I don't know what how this relates to the collective, but I mean, I suppose it could be good if this is a romantic partner or a potential romantic partner. I do like this. We do have the card to playfulness, and the similarities are common ground between both. I feel like this is a good reading so far. I mean, to recap real quick, collective, away from the stress. I feel like your space, your health is about to be better in the next week. Moving away from stress, away from anyone that disturbs your peace. It could be that you're now seeing truth, and before you were either ignoring it or in denial, or just like, what's the word I'm looking for? Naive to a truth? Could be. But I mean, you're no longer in that space. You're coming to that naivety, let's say, this week. I feel it might have something to do with someone in your environment, inside your own personal bubble, taking a leap, possibly towards you. It could be that they want to take the lead in this relationship. In general, if it's happening in their own life, separate from this connection that you share, sure, they could be hired on as a supervisor or a manager, but I feel like this is romantic variety, that they will lead by example. Hey, Virgo, let's do this. I'll take a lead. And then I'll show you how to, how I would want my man or my woman to treat me in a relationship, and then the suit. Or this is how I want to take the lead, how I want you to take it, but I'm going to take the lead. That's for some of you. A leap of faith to leadership, I feel like this person sees that you possibly went through a stressful time and you're getting your stability, your mental stability on track. I feel like they definitely want to lead you away from the stress. They want to bring peace. They want to bring hope, especially with the star card and the similarities around between you both. There can be healing between you both. You mentioned renovating their home. One of my followers mentioned their home. Well, the star card is about yourself, maybe your environment. I never really thought about it that way, but yes, it's about reinventing your living space, your work, hobbies, how you present yourself online, your communication. It's about being hopeful for the future, optimistic. It could be that you both are going to be in playfulness to this connection. I mean, I don't know what couple situations that the Virgo collective has through, but I mean, a little bit of playfulness can go, especially if the Virgo collective is so like routine driven and so focused on work. I know you have really good work ethic. Like Virgo collective needs a playfulness in their life. I should know. I've got Leo rising and Venus stellium somewhere in there as well. I feel like Virgo collective needs to keep going. That's the wounded warrior with guns, but also we're almost there. Keep fighting. Keep going forward. Keep going no matter how much of a struggle, no matter if it's stressful or maybe it is your job that's bringing low mental stability, affecting mental health. Maybe it's a relationship out with this person, stress. Keep going, keep moving forward because this connection I feel is so worth it. Of it's coming out between the person, the leadership, about to bring into your the playfulness. I mean, come on. And the star card talks about going, talks about reinventing yourself, being optimistic, a wish come true, basically. And the next week, the advice could be to keep going, keep pushing, no matter what difficulties you're about to face. You will get out on the other side and come to a completion that hinders, which is letting go of the burdens, which is letting go of necessary, maybe grudge holding, energetic baggage as far as like resentment, people that have hurt you, right? Keep going is the advice. It will get easier. With that being said, I have one last pull from the Oracle deck so we can get a deeper understanding as to why we pulled these 10 in specific order. So collective needs to know where you end out this read. 3 more cards, 3 more shuffles. 1, 2, a 3. Alrighty. Card is a card we need to see in the Virgo collective reading. What We have, what is that? Called Rose Fairy. The heck? Oh, the last school card and the last two are basically Wild Rose Fairy, which was love, and then Rose Fairy. How crazy is that? Roses could definitely be significant in the next week for the Virgo collective. That is insane. I mean, y'all see me at the top of the deck. You gotta love synchronicities when they happen. That's all I'm saying. Rose Fairy, though, this card specifically talks about how, yes, if you choose to love another, that there's going to be beauty, for sure. There's going to be good. But with the roses come the thorns as well. Comes sadness, comes possibly being the victim of circumstance or an unfair situation where someone decides to, you know what, I know you handed me your heart and was vulnerable with me and trusted me, but I'm just going to, even though maybe even thousands of people have heartache every single day from heartbreak, must we remind each other that heartbreak can lead to like serious like heart conditions and like health issues, like away from heart issues and heartbreak in general, if you want to think about it that way. So when people handle someone else's heart, emotion, life, hands, and gentle with it, I mean, call me dramatic if you want for thinking about that. I mean, also, come on, we're the line. You know, be honest with yourself, Virgo. Other people can do that as well for you. Yourself will attract other people that are like-minded, that are honest with themselves. What we all need is to be honest with themselves in order to attract other people that are honest with themselves. If they are honest with themselves, they obviously and gratefully will be honest with you. That's what we need. People can be honest with us. They need to be honest with themselves. With that being said, Rose, yep, they do a Rose Fairy. I need to find that guidebook. There you are. And then look for Rose Fairy in the guidebook. And there it is. Yep. And here it is. Rose Fairy. A wept fairy lands on a tomb where beautiful blood reds grow. Missing, but one must remember the rose has its thorn. In its many forms, most of us, whether it is a connection of a lover, or of a friend, parent, child that you yearn for, like the red, a symbol of love, it can as it unfolds from a meeting to a knitted relationship in bloom. However, to be open to love, vulnerable to pain, one cannot exist without the other, like the crimson flower decorated by her thorn. If you have drawn, you may have been sharp edges of to give your heart or otherwise have left you unguarded and the dishonesty of others or unkindness of circumstances. Unfortunately, love and pain are others, unable to be hurt, angry, or are wrestling with a personal tragedy. The only way of moving through this is to accept that love is a mix of darkness. If healing is to become your best, take time to grieve and recover, but remember that you are strong enough to overcome the trials you are facing. Yes. Let me do the tick full real quick. Yes, Virgo collective. Keep in mind that last sentence. Take time to grieve and recover, but that you are strong enough to overcome the trials you are facing. If this is one last before you meet your soulmate, before the person takes a faith, and finally receive desiring, have that one last drop of energy, that one last week to push through no matter what challenges or what burdens are put on your shoulder. Keep pushing. For the next week, I also remain optimistic. Believe that good things are coming for you. We are all magnets, y'all. If we believe so strongly in something for an extended amount of time, the universe has no choice but to give us. If you feel like you are deserving of love, stand by stand by belief. I don't care what evidence side of yourself suggests. We are all deserving of happiness. If you love yourself most, do so. If you have to go to Indies or whatever order to just to manifest, act as another person sitting right in front of them, to act as if it's already happening, manifest in reality even faster. These are just examples, y'all. With that being said, I feel like this is what I have for the collective. Keep pushing. I know y'all are tired. Trust me. I mentioned I have Virgo rising and a stellium and Virgo Venus, so like it's hard. I get it. I definitely get it. We must push through though. Good things are our way. With that being said, that's what I have for y'all. I hope it helped. If it was informative, maybe entertaining to some degree. I'm uploading this live talk on my channel that is Tarot 2.0. Free Will Tarot 2.0. Definitely go to that channel if you don't want to miss out on future live streams, because I get it. You're bound to miss out on one or two or but as long as you subscribe to my YouTube channel, not miss out on the info, even the entertainment in my readings. Said y'all, I'm about to do the tomorrow night Libra and Scorpio. About an hour ago is when you need to set your alarm. Set your alarm an hour ago. It gets exhausting when you have to reach over and over and over in a live stream. Please, yes, do about an hour ago. Alright, y'all. I'm out of here. Much love. Take care. Thank y'all for one more time all the support and love. Right back at y'all. And I hope to see y'all either next week for another Virgo Collective reading or sometime between now and then. Alright. Take care. Have a good night, y'all.